Hello and welcome to our writing project, comparing and contrasting different versions of Cinderella. Today we're going to finish up with Lesson 10, the presentation. Today you will share original ideas and images with others. You will explain understanding of a presentation. You will deliver an organized explanatory presentation, and you will add artistic elements to enhance a presentation. You are going to orally present your essay ideas and your artworks today. Before you begin, I want you to complete the presentation notes posted in today's lesson. I want you to be sure to give your artworks a title if you haven't done so already. You will need to include only the most important idea from each part of your essay in your notes, and be sure to use vocabulary specific to the fairy tales. Altogether, these notes should form a good summary of the essay as a whole. It's also important to use good transitions in speech, not just in writing. You're going to want to use the transition words and phrases that we went over previously in Lesson 8 in your speech. Let's review some tips for speaking and listening. As a speaker, you will need to be sure to use grammatically correct language. You will need to speak clearly and loudly enough to be heard by the audience. You will want to speak at an understandable pace. In other words, not too fast, not too slow. You will need to speak with passion and excitement. And remember to make eye contact with your audience members. Now, what should the audience do? They need to be polite and courteous. They also need to make eye contact with the speaker. They need to sit up straight and give the body language that shows that they're listening by uncrossing their arms and legs. They also need to listen attentively and avoid making inappropriate noises. They definitely do not want to interrupt the speaker. However, they should be able to ask clarifying questions at the end of the speech. So now we're going to present our fairy tale evaluations. As you're listening and as an audience member, I want you to think about what you like about the artworks and how the images relate to ideas in the essay. Now we're going to display the artworks around the classroom. Very early in the unit, we discussed how people of different times and places produced very different interpretations of the same basic story. In your artworks, you yourself have created your own unique interpretations. Fairy tales inspire people in endless ways. You could say that they have a powerful magic of their own. As an extra activity, you're going to have the opportunity to research and bring to class visual representations of one of the other Cinderella stories that you find particularly engaging or intriguing. You will need to be able to briefly explain what each what the image says about the story, and why you find it so captivating. Some of these images may appear in our classroom display of artworks.